let's see what happens. I'm willing to give it a try and see if it's delicious. So I have a brand new Instant Pot. It was just sent, and I'll show it to you. It's the new Instant Pot Pro. It's the latest version that they make, and I'm super excited to try it. It has a ton of features, and I'm going to use the saute and the pressure cook setting to make the chili, but we'll do some other episodes because it does slow cooking. It does sous vide, makes yogurt, bakes. It does a whole bunch of things, so I can't wait. But it's funny because I've had this for about a week, and I was out of town, but I did open it up, and you may have seen the unboxing, and I was all excited. But I didn't notice one thing that's different compared to the older model. This is a game changer. Look at the inner pot. It has handles. Like somebody was smart enough to put handles on it. Usually it's just an insert, and you're fooling with trying to lift that thing out of there, and you can't get a oven mitt in underneath. So somebody was really smart to design it that way. So I just thought, wow, that's awesome. So let me show you what ingredients I have for my chili. I'm making pretty much a basic chili, but it should be good.
I have olive oil, onion, grass-fed beef, jalapeno, bell peppers, and a can of crushed tomatoes. For seasonings, I have chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, and bay leaves. I like some fresh ingredients to garnish my chili, and if you like, you can add a can of kidney or black beans to it. Chop up your onions and all the peppers.
We're going to start on the saute setting to get the onions and the beef cooking, and then we're going to turn around and use the pressure cooking. So I can set the lid aside. It's kind of got a cluttered counter, but we'll manage. And I'm going to hit saute right here and start. That was easy. All right. Look, brand new appliance, so we'll see how I do. All right, I'm just adding a little oil to get the party started. Once these onions start cooking, they'll sweat some moisture out, so you don't need to like drench this with oil. My bottle there drizzles out just a little at a time. I didn't even fully cover the bottom of the pot, so I'm going to have this mixed together, but that's okay. All right, onion in there. Doesn't take long for the Instant Pot to heat up on the saute setting, so just know that that's a quick process. Now, I just chopped jalapenos, so bear with me while I wash the hands. So I'm going to add a little bit of this garlic powder in with the meat and let it simmer with it, but I'm adding garlic. It's low on garlic cloves. I could add added fresh garlic as well. My chili, I like some oregano. Let's add about a teaspoon. Notice I don't measure. Cumin definitely gives it a beautiful, rich, earthy flavor. So let's not be shy with the cumin. Looks like it's time for me to get some more, but I have enough to get this going. Okay. And of course, chili powder. I order the medium hot, not the hottest, because then you can always adjust. I have jalapenos, but you know, if I didn't have any, then I could just add some cayenne pepper to heat, bring on the heat. So I just kind of go middle of the road with what I buy, so I don't have to have a whole bunch of them. And then you can, like I said, always adjust. If I had some hot serrano peppers, I would probably use a little bit less of this. And of course, black pepper, pretty much a staple. There. The one thing about doing this in the Instant Pot is we're not going to be able to adjust the seasonings until after it's cooked. So that's interesting. But I enjoy a good kitchen adventure, so let's see how it goes, right? You might be wondering why I'm not worried about draining the beef. I'm not. First of all, it's good, high-quality grass-fed beef. Most of the liquid you see there is just moisture. Some fat is good. It gives you flavor. But if you have really fatty meat and you need to take some fat out, I would use a turkey baster to get that out of here, without disturbing the rest. Okay, this is about ready to go. Here's the real test though, bay leaves, because they take a long time to coax the flavor out of these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and add 3 and see how this goes. All right. Let's get these peppers into the party. And these don't need to be sauteed, they'll just cook, but I've still got this on the saute setting for now. All right. I'm just stirring just to see if I have about the right ratio, because I do have another pepper in the fridge, but I think this is going to be fine. I like the way that looks. Like I said, I'm trying to add more veggies to my routine. So, all right, let's get the sauce in here. And I'll be honest, I'm going to add a tiny bit of water to this can and kind of stir up what's left and get it all out of there. Some people do this with beef broth and tomato paste. I tend not to like tomato paste because they add sugar. And if you just use crushed pure tomatoes, they're nice and thick. You really don't need anything else. Now, we could almost add 2 cans of beans here, but I'm going to keep it a little bit on the low carb side. This looks delicious. All right. So there we have it. All right, so now I'm going to cancel the sauteing, and we want to get this to cook. So on we go with the lid, and you want to make sure it's on the seal setting. Okay, and let's see, we want to pressure cook. We have high, that's right, custom, and let's see, we want the high, okay. Now we need to set it for 15 minutes. Now, if I get good chili in 15 minutes, I'm going to be super excited. There's an automatic keep warm setting at the end, so if I get busy, it'll just stay warm. And I'm going to leave that on, but I don't have to. So remember to press start, okay? So now what it's doing is getting up to temperature, then it will pressure cook for the time that I set it, which was 15 minutes. I suspect it won't take long to get up to temperature because we were just sauteing in here, so it's already warm, so I don't think it'll take too long. So there we have it. I've put it together. Again, you can use a different combination of ingredients easily enough. I am really curious to see if this is as flavorful as I normally enjoy my chili. Oh, wow. Take a look at that. It is just bubbling. Awesome. All right. Give it a little stir. Nothing stuck. Everything looks good. Smells good. I think we got some real chili here. I'm going to give it a taste. I mean, to eat it, I'm going to dress it up. I like my avocado and a few things, but I thought I'd come on and just give it a taste with all of you together. Now, I wasn't able to keep adding spices like you would when you cook it on top of the stove, so I stayed true to my normal proportions. I am really surprised. This tastes like it's been cooking for much longer than it actually has. Very surprised. This is good chili. I'm going to enjoy it. Well, now we know you can do it. So we've got choices, right? You can make chili on top of the stove, you can make it in the crock pot, and you can make it in the Instant Pot in like 15 minutes plus the browning. What was that, a total of 20 minutes? Unbelievable. I'm really surprised. This is awesome. Well, I'm going to shut down and get myself a bowl of chili and eat.